If you enjoy the content, I would appreciate you hitting the subscribe button and checking out my socials. So, Group B of the Paris RMR has just gone by, and there are a few upsets. But to start the group, G2 went up against 9 in a best of 1 on Nuke, and they lost in quite a close match. Hey, I'm Smirky, and today I want to look at 9 and figure out how they beat G2 16-14 on Nuke. But want to get individual training and CS classes for 30 days for 50 cents on your first month?
Affirmative.
Well, thanks to today's sponsor, Gosu Academy, you can.
Yes, my friends, yes!
Gosu Academy is the CS school where you can join frequent classes hosted by various pro players and coaches. In these classes, you can submit demos in the Discord to be reviewed and critiqued by the coaches, or join them in theory sessions on a map. And I will also be hosting some of these sessions myself. On top of this, they host weekly scrims where you can jump into a 5v5 with coaches on both teams, helping you during and after the game.
Our enemies tremble.
This entire course is $29 per month, but again, you can try the course for pretty much free for 30 days by using code Smirky at checkout, which equates to 12 classes. Now go on and rank up. The first round I want to highlight is round 4. In this, G2 want to send the Kovacs fast down into secret from spawn, causing potential chaos with the CT rotations early in the round, but that gets spoiled. K from spawn gets on top of credit, picking off Nico before the smoke blooms. But why is there a gap? Well, in this strat, Nico will use his smoke to put out the close molly. Hunter will be mollying red, then doing the electronic smoke. Meanwhile, the other G2 members are throwing wall smokes or flashes above electronic. To fix this gap from G2, I think Hooksy's flashes need to be thrown above silo, preventing CTs around credit from fighting Nico. With this blunder, only Hunter is down secret. Meanwhile, the rest of the players want to hit ramp to get down B and split the site. To do this, G2 are wanting to sneak close and explode out, but they wasn't counting on Hades holding ramp with the big green. This unexpected up makes it difficult to react quickly, so they fall off. And to make things worse, Menino,
Fucking Brits.
Minio spots Hunter down secret and will eventually catch him, putting a nail into round 4. Skipping pretty late into round 8, and G2 capture the A site, getting into a 3v2 after plant. I think this is a round where G2 should have won it, but didn't due to mechanics, but also being individually outplayed. K is the outside player, and when G2 get the A site, he decides to wrap all the way through outside, on top of T roof, and catches Nico while shifting. Talk about the balls on this guy. Meanwhile, Minio peeks out heaven, getting the kill onto Hooksy, leaving Hunter by himself. I think the success of the afterplant relies on Hooksy getting the kill onto Minio, as if he did get the kill onto Minio, both G2 players can focus on K in lobby and defend the bomb. In this round, 9 will set up the aggression by playing 3 outside, 1 A and 1 ramp, but the A play will transition into a double ramp setup after showing A presence. Meanwhile on outside, they will do this setup, hoping to catch defaulting outside players in this setup, but it does go back and forth, leaving it into a 3v3. Now, as I mentioned a lot on my channel, being equal in play numbers after the kills generally favours the T side, as there are more gaps to explore and exploit. And on a map like Nuke, where there are so many gaps, entrances, rotations, it's a nightmare to cover all angles in this situation. So what does 9 do? Well, they don't want to be picked off one by one, so they will regroup on ramp, since that's where the other two members are. By regrouping, it makes it difficult for G2 to pick them off, but does give them a lot of room, so 9 needs to act. They react by sacking lower. Minio goes for a little wander ahead of the pack, perhaps trying to limit how much space G2 can take. This works pretty well, as he gets the kill onto JKS, however I do think he massively overextends and risks the round. But because his teammates are close by, they will push into control, punishing Hooksy, who solo pushed with the bomb.
0 out of 10.
Now they have the bomb, they just need to hold control together until they just play time and win the round. All because of the mid-round call and the search by Minio. Round 10, we will see more aggressive players. Goofy will try to peek into Hut to pick off a lobby player, but instead takes Nope to the chest. Meanwhile, K will drop vents early, placing himself on this angle in secret. Both of these players throw a spanner into the works for G2 and their game plan, as either they need to worry about aggression or sneaky setups for outside. G2 was going to use Hunter to help them split onto the B bomb site, but after his death, the mid-roll call is to group outside. However, Hades decides to take a high risk, high reward play and full push outside after the death of Hunter. I'm not sure if this is due to anti-stratting and a tendency of G2, or he just thought outside would be clear and this is just a big play. The push denies the mid-round call from Hooksy, and Hades is pretty lucky not to be spotted from Monacy.
Nope.
At this point, 9 can just play default positions and will finish off the remaining G2 players. To finish up the half, G2 will make a bold call in Russian A from spawn.
Your move.
This rush focuses on having 3 players run out of Hut, 1 Squeaky and 1 support player behind throwing roof flashes, but it ends horribly. So what went wrong? Well, to start, Monacy gets cooked in Squeaky. May was smoked off from Hooksy, and he was planning to run out with a smoke for the close molly, but it misses, causing him to get burnt, combined with another molly for deep. In Hut, the poles just mopped up. 9 starting util for Hut consists of a molly and nade, designed to hurt fast air players, causing G2 to smoke the molly, get grade screened, and Nico to slowly come out due to the grenade, which also puts him to half HP. But, and this is a big but, do you notice how none of these players seem to be blind? Let's check out Hunter's flashes. Okay, this is a common flashbang for, oh no. It missed. A crucial piece of the puzzle to help them get out of their linear, minuscule entrance of Hut failed, leading to the demise of G2. Now moving on to 9's T side, and they'll kick it off by winning an eco. Yes, an eco. In this eco, Minio will call his players to buy the util necessary for outside smokes and an A execute. And a nice attention to detail, notice how none of these players bought deagles. That's because they want pistols they can use to go out quickly, so Tech 9s and P250s will be the preference. 9 will fake outside using diagonal smokes to try and bait rotations from A and Heaven and keep the attention outside. Soon after, they will send 2 Hut, 1 Squeaky to execute onto the site with 2 members supporting. The util combined with the fast pace from 9 surprises G2 where they gain the A bomb site. Then later, they win the after plant with 1 player in lobby spotting door but holding lobby, and 2 players holding Heaven. The last round I want to look at is round 24, and this is a round where we see a confidence play coming in from Kyler. In this, he's going to slip past the ramp smoke and catch JKS, who's trying to play a bit safe. Gaining ramp control this early is massive, as they could go B, get into Heaven, or pressure G2 into pushing by holding the control. After Kyler takes ramp, both K and Hades will be very sneaky and creep outside silently, letting ramp be the distraction while they search outside and catch Nico, who is dancing between ramp and outside.
I smell Benny.
At this point, the call is made to leave K outside to lurk and regroup ramp and hit the B bomb site. And a nice detail to note is that 9 are ready for lobby aggression from G2, since at this point, G2 are pretty desperate after losing 2 players and outside control. Once 9 are all grouped on ramp, they hit B and win the afterplant just by holding the sites with their 4 players. The best of 1 ended very close, with the 35th ranked squad beating the number 1 16-14, using aggression, ballsy micro plays, and calculated mid-round calls on CT and T sides. You have zero idea how to play Anubis. Check out this video I did where I broke down how Vitality plays T-side Anubis, including defaults, mid-round plays, and executes. Apart from that, thanks for watching. Cheers goes to Academy for the sponsor. See ya in a bit.